Hi, welcome viewers. Today the subject is going to be fear of death. I have done a video on the subject of fear of criticism. This is the second one I am doing under fear. Fear of criticism is merely everyone has this. Each and every one of us have this fear. No one can deny. When you're born, the first thing which is certain is that you will die also. Who you're going to be, what you are going to be, in which field you're going to excel, or you're going to go astray. Those things cannot be said. What he will become, or will die early death, nothing can be predicted. Only thing is very certain is the fear, the death is certain. Well, this fear is a state of mind. You can't completely eliminate this because this is inborn. This God has endowed with this fear for some reason. There are many reasons that has to be discussed in a separate video. Fear is installed on us. It is in our system. It is in our compiled around the six senses, all inborn. You cannot completely eliminate this, but you can be harnessed and controlled with willpower, this fear. Now, people say, I don't have a fear. Suppose, say, for instance, somebody at home, there are dogs in the street. And when we go out, we tell him, careful, the dogs might come behind you and bite you. He says, no, I'm not afraid of any dog. And he goes, there are 2, 3 dogs coming, running here and there, barking. And he knows there's an old saying, barking dog never bites. But he go, and when the dog barks and jumps, he has that fear comes automatically. How much ever he says to someone, I don't fear. And that fear comes. Now suppose we see videos. We see the video of tsunami. We see videos of hurricanes. We see videos of volcano after a volcano eruption. And how much of dust, smoke it puts out for many days from volcano. Then all other natural calamities. If you take, man has fear. If it's heavy rain and thunder and lightning, man started remembering his God. So, he's deterred by this sound and non-stop thundering, lightning. It's regularly happening. So the fear now will come to the fear of the death part. Now you take a person who is in terminal illness. His date is fixed. You just get close to his ears and whisper to him, what do you want? What is your last will? And he's a rich man, wealthy man. He has everything what he wants. But the only thing is he wants to hold this life back, hold this soul departing, that which he has no control, or no other people, the doctors, the hospitals, and your children, or your whoever it is, they are powerful, cannot come in to assist you in this. But if you ask him, suddenly he's going to tell, can I live for another 5-10 days? Let all my wealth go. In this condition, not in good condition, healthy condition. You just want this condition basically because none but fear. A life after death is a fear, it's very uncertain. And a known place is better than an unknown place. That is a simple theory. So even a man who is in his last stages of his life, yes, doctors has assured his death in few days or few hours. Even that man wanted to do another additional hour with all his money he has got, because he knows all with great effort, great concentration, everything he did hard to accumulate the wealth that he has now. He's going to leave it and go. Now he's worried about it. I made it so much. When I'm making, I didn't know there was a certainty called a death. I have forgotten about it. And I forgot about that certainty. It is certain that I'm going to die. When and what time, where, how, all these things are destined. It is not known. It is all fixed that you're going to have it. Certainly going to have it. But when, what, how cannot be predict or suggest. Cannot be predict or one cannot exactly say this is what is exactly going to happen. So who knows it? God knows it. We don't know anything about it. We just live. And the time of you are living, you are holding. You are taking the help of the nature. Everything is functioning okay. You go morning, you come in the evening, you try hard, you work hard, make money, you buy everything that you like, you go everywhere you want, and you hoard, you pile up. Then you don't know. The more you pile up, the more you hoard, you love it. You love to see what is in front of you. Because work hard and get opportunities. You made it. But something which is very certain in front of your eyes. Your parents die. Your father dies, your mother dies, your daughter dies, your son dies. Or many people die. And you see, get involved. At that time you have a small fear comes. So I also will come to, when you visit the graveyards for the final before you bury cremate a body, you just go to that place and you wonder, you are stunned now, because I am also going to be one day like this. And the moment he leaves that burial ground or the cemetery, he forgets it again. Again, he is started making money and thinking about various things just to live. And the certainty that again goes back and it's hidden. So life is going on. Therefore, this fear of death is something that is great. That is also, the fear is also given by nature. And the forgetting of the fear, once you are just get along with your normal life, you can't just keep remembering about fear and you can't live. You have to forget about and start living. Because fear is certainly is a worry. So if you think of living a life with worries, that is not going to be a happy life, It's better die. So by nature it is given, though it is given, the fear is also endowed by the nature, and the forgetting of that fear is given by the nature. Otherwise, living is become very a difficult thing, horrible thing. Therefore, these sort of things will come up in life. So you have to be very careful about your time of death. This can come to you at any time. This is why everyone gets out of the house, they remember their God, they remember many things, they promise many things, I will do this, I give these alms, I give this money to somebody, all these things, but you go, you get involved in your activities and you forget everything what you were thinking to give to others. Well, so when your life is in good condition, in good shape, it is very essential for you to measure everything what you have. Ensure that you don't leave anything and go. You can leave your children. Now, suppose say you are a matured man, you are 50, 60, 70, and you are in anticipation of death. Any moment it will come. And people started leaving their wills to their children, their brothers, sisters, which they have inherited or which they have, which the wealth that they have earned by themselves. So some they don't do also because they don't believe in a death. The death is something that it is nothing. It's not going to come to me. So I can't give everything what I have earned and made because of death is coming. I can't give it and just be a beggar. So that is also there. So you have to balance this. Otherwise, living will become very miserable with these thoughts of fear. And in my previous video I have done, when this fear is inside your subconscious mind, your creative faculty will not function. You won't be able to create anything. Even this same thing to this fear of death. If the fear of death is entered you, if you can't forget that and live, it's a problem. If it is living in your system, your subconscious mind, it will not allow you to create anything because this fear will stay as an impediment for creating, for creative faculty to function. Then when you are struck with any sort of fear, not the only fear of death, the fear of criticism, the fear of poverty, the fear of losing a loved one, the fear of getting ill, the fear of getting into old age. So all these things are emotions. This can be controlled easily, but with willpower. You have to have the willpower. You have to have more study about it. What is a death is, according to physical science, death is a transformation. There is nobody dies. That's why the people also have, even though they get old, they get into a bed, permanently in a bed, terminal illness. They don't worry. They wait until it comes. It comes because the nature has created man in such a way, because he has given knowledge man to understand this through physical science, that this cannot be destroyed. This body is physical and this get dumped, and the spirit part leaves to its destination. This destination is what that all religions are calling paradise or hell or your fate. Whatever that, according to the deeds that you have done here, according to the deeds, you will get your destination, next destination. So you get down in the destination and you have to carry out again until you are fixed for another transformation and another reaching of something, or you end up with everything. It's all part of imagination. So either that you just go into the creator who created this and go in submission, and he will decide what you deserve. So like this, the fear of death should be eliminated. Not completely, but the maximum. You should not fear. If you are going to do anything in your life, or work or a job, education, whatever effort they're going to put, whatever the thing that you like to do, you should go forward and do it, and you can achieve it, but not with the fear factor in your head, especially this fear of death. Until I see you in my next video, bye bye.